Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation, and as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry, stress or tension to gradually and incrementally feel like they're leaving your body in your outward breath. Breathing in a resourceful feeling of relaxation and calm, and exhaling stress, tension or worries, meaning that just by breathing in and breathing out, slower and deeper, you can feel more resourceful and less stressed, more relaxed and less tense, enabling you to feel like you're drifting off somewhere deep inside. Allow your eyelids to get more and more relaxed, your arms to get more and more heavy, to release any tension in your jaw, around your mouth, almost feel it loosening. As you breathe in, notice the tiny muscles that normally restrict breathing start to relax. So as you breathe in, it becomes easier to breathe. And as you exhale, you can breathe out much more than you normally would, because all those tiny muscles are getting more and more relaxed. As your physical body relaxes, feel your arms and legs getting limp, loose and heavy. And I want you to remember a time that you saw someone else yawn, and because they yawned, it created a desire for you to yawn. Maybe it was a family member, and maybe you can picture how they yawned back then, and maybe it creates a similar desire to yawn right now. And if you yawn, then make it a good yawn, a long and deep yawn where you release any tension. And if you don't, then just imagine yawning, which does almost the same things. As you breathe in and breathe out, feel a wave of relaxation, maybe starting at your head and going downwards all the way to your toes, or maybe starting at your toes and rippling upwards all the way to the tip of your head. Breathe in and breathe out, and use the power of your imagination to imagine it's the future, and you're reading a story to a small child, maybe just 1 or 2 years old. And perhaps you could imagine what it would feel like to have a storybook in your hands, to see the words as I sound them out loud, to notice any pictures that come up that may exist in a storybook. And sometimes stories that seem to be written for one person have many different audiences in mind. And it's almost like things operate on different frequencies, so you can only hear what's meant for you. Think of a cartoon designed for children, and yet there's certain jokes that only adults will understand. So as you imagine a story being read to a small child, allow your unconscious mind to hone in to things that may be useful for you at this stage in your life. Breathing in and breathing out, feeling more and more relaxed as you imagine reading a story. Once upon a time, in a village where the rivers sang and the trees whispered wisdom, there lived a woman named Arara. Arara was blessed with the miracle of life within her, yet her heart was a nest of worries, woven from the threads of past sorrows and the fears of what tomorrow might hold. In the fabric of the night, Arara would often sit by her window, gazing at the stars, searching for solace. The moon, seeing her plight, decided to bestow upon her a series of dreams, each filled with hypnotic suggestions to ease her troubled spirit. The first dream came as a gentle breeze whispering, "Release your worries, Arara. Let them drift away, leaving room for the seeds of positivity to sprout within you." And she did, feeling the weight lift from her shoulders. The second dream was a vision of her body, strong and capable, a vessel of life. Trust in the natural wisdom of your body, sang the streams, for it knows the art of creation and sustenance. Alara's hands rested upon her belly, and trust blossomed like a rose in her heart. Night after night, the dreams came. The trees taught her to breathe in calm and exhale fear. The flowers showed her the beauty of anticipation, their petals unfolding in time, never rushed. The mountains reminded her to stand firm in the present, solid and unshaken by the echoes of yesteryears. In a dream of a sunlit glade, Arara found herself surrounded by animals of the forest, each one sharing tales of joy and success. They adorned her with a cloak woven from stories of birth and new life, shielding her from the cold whispers of doubt. The earth itself encouraged her to nurture her well-being, to drink deeply from the river of life, to feast on the fruits of the forest, and to dance under the moon, cradling the child within in a waltz of wellness. As the seasons turned their pages, Arara grew, not just in body, but in spirit. Her steps became a dance, her words a song, and her sleep a nightly voyage to a land of rest and rejuvenation. When the time came for the child to greet the world, Arara was ready. the village gathered, and in a room filled with love and the harmonies of life, she brought forth a baby, radiant with health and vitality. The air was rich with the scent of new beginnings, and Arara, once a worried woman, now stood as a testament to the power of positive thought and the strength of a mother's love. The baby cradled in her arms was the embodiment of her journey, a symphony of laughter and light, a dream woven into the waking world. And Arara, with a heart full of peace, knew that every whisper of the moon, every lesson of the dreams, had led her to this moment of perfect joy. And so, in a village graced by singing rivers and wise trees, Lara and her child lived ever after, bathed in happiness and the endless glow of health. And as it comes to the end of this story, imagine closing a book and imagine seeing a small child of just 1 or 2 years old with a smiling face, perhaps aware of the story of powerful dreams and a talking moon, but with no comprehension about the journey of a worried mother that found positivity and confidence and trust. Imagine tucking this baby under their covers, kissing them on their forehead, watching them sleep, and feel like you're returning back to the present, allowing the magic of the mind to do its work, to unlock resources, to ease concerns, and to activate the endless optimism that already exists within you. Returning to the present, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, connecting fully in the present moment. As very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you will awaken, feeling resourceful, optimistic, looking forward to the magical journey ahead. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.